All right, we got R.J. and J. Paul Molinere from the Swamp People, and of course they're natives of Terrebonne Parish. Great guys, and we appreciate them coming and taking their time to be on Bayou Time. And I guess before we roll in the clip, your time constraints now have tightened up a little bit, haven't they? You got to be everywhere, don't you?
Yeah, it's pretty. It's a good thing, you know what I'm saying. They don't have enough of us, I guess, but for everybody that's inviting us to do meet and greets, it's been all some great people. We met a lot of good people, and I want to thank everybody that comes out and meet and greet with us. And I tell you what, the parishes have been great to us. It's really, really good. You know, it's really a blessing.
Yeah, before we go on, Josh, I'm gonna get you to hand me those hats and those shirts up here. We're gonna make sure y'all get one of those. But speaking of hats, you're wearing a little different hat. But tell me about the hats, and whatever y'all wear becomes famous too, doesn't it?
It does. It does. We have our shirts. I have my own shirt. It's called the Tribal Necklace. It's a black shirt, and it's since the Native American, they made mine with the tribal necklace. It's a nice black shirt with alligators and different designs in it. And J. Paul, he's also he's a two-time Golden Glove boxer champion, and he's 5-0 in the cage. And I'm also a 4-time world champion arm wrestler. And but they did mine with the native look, and they did Jay's with the fight look. They call it a one-hitter quitter. He's good with the rifle, one shot, and he'll knock you out in one hit. So that's what they got. It's pretty cool.
So you fought locally or where?
Yeah, I fight for Team Extreme right here on Lafayette Street. I fight. I've been boxing since I was 6 years old, so I've been boxing for a long time. But I just got into MMA about 2 years now, 2 or 3 years, and I fight all over.
All right, and I'm going to give yeah, we'll get it. No, we'll get the HTV ones, Josh. But we'll do that a little later. Let me ask you this: Isabella Falk was in the back, and she asked you who did your braids, and that was an interesting answer.
Well, I'm glad she asked that question because my wife does my braid. She's been doing my braid for you could say 20 years, okay? And also I have my boy right there when my wife's not around, that he also braids my hair when we out of town. And we got to do something far away, and my wife is, you know, she's busy, she's doing other things, she can't be there, so my boy, he'll hook me up and do the same thing that my wife does, you know. Probably not quite as good, but you know what? It passes the test.
You better say that because your wife is watching,
I mean,
right?
she got 20 years on me.
Yeah,
so.
she's got 20 years on me, you know. But I tell you what, you know, I can't say nothing better than being blessed with the family I have. You know, that's a great. We have a great family.
Well, I could tell in talking with you in the green room that family is super important to both of you.
It is.
And that just don't happen. You learn about family.
Yeah.
What instilled family in y'all growing up? What was it like?
Well, I mean, growing up, from my point of view, family. I always seen family as being close. You had to stay close knit, together. Without family, you have nothing. I mean, if you depend on everybody else, you can get far in life. So I mean, family. I mean, it's supposed to be everything to you, and that's how we work. We stay close together. Everything. I mean, not too many families still go eat supper together at their table every night. I mean, there's not too many people that do that. So, but our family still all get together. We still eat supper every night. Mom cooks, sister cooks, somebody cooks. But we sit down at a table and we get there, and that's like our business meeting. We sit at our table, we all eat supper and talk about how the day was.
Yeah. What's your favorite meal?
I'm not picky. I eat everything.
A lot of alligator?
Nah, I don't eat too much alligator, but I eat it.
Okay.
But I eat everything. Give me McDonald's, give me something. I'm good to go.
RJ, what's your favorite meal?
It's got to be gumbo. My mom has always got that shrimp gumbo or something. That's or my wife will cook. You know, shrimp gumbo. That's great. You know, I love it. But I like, you know, when we were growing up, you know that you didn't have a choice. When you know, you had to taste it at least. You know, so it taught me to eat just about anything. You know, I won't eat anything, but you know, whatever's put on the table, I don't complain. I just eat it and thank the good Lord for having a meal.
Yeah, you're right. We did eat just about everything. You had to eat it. Daddy still makes a garden, got all kind of stuff in it, and of course, Mom's a great cook. So I agree with you.
Yeah.
Best stuff is right there at home.
You know, if it looks bad, they don't want to try it. But when you was put some food on the table, that you know, if you say I don't like that, you didn't have a choice. You had to taste it at least. Right. Then if you didn't like it, well, you probably still had to eat it. You know what I'm saying? But it taught you how to eat more different. You know, it taught you to eat just about anything.
I love vegetables. There's one vegetable I never could get used to.
Spinach.
Radish. Never could get used to radish. I could tolerate spinach, but radish I can't tolerate. All right, let's roll in a clip from Swamp People and our two guests right here, and this is what put them on the map to worldwide stardom. Here we go.
70 miles away, another father-son pair are racing to the finish. Yesterday, RJ and J. Paul covered over 30,000 acres of swamp in both their boats.
And once I get my roll on, it's on, you know.
They caught more gators than RJ ever expected.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tags.
10 tags left.
We should be able to do it. No, I don't see a problem with it yet.
With 10 tags to go, he's confident he can finish them all before sundown. But their goal is to fill them by lunchtime.
We gonna get what we want. I'm the type of guy that doesn't let anything get in my way. When I want something, I go for it. We always get our gator.
It looks like they're off to a good start.
Dinosaur territory.
Get a good gator. Get a good one. You gotta take your time. I'm gonna pick him up slow. Don't shoot him until I tell you to now. Get ready, bro. Whoa! Come on, dude. Chill out. Get ready, Jay. Shoot him! Good shot, dude.
One tag down, 9 to go. And 50 yards down the canal, they've got another gator on the line.
All right, bud, what you think you got right here, bro?
I don't know. The line's down. I'm just.
You don't want to smile for the camera. Watch out!
Yeah, he's pissed, bro. He's pissed. Watch yourself, dude. Good shot, brother. Good job.
Only 30 minutes into the day, the duo's got 2 gators in the boat. With 8 more tags to fill, RJ's well on his way to an early finish.
All right, that's pretty good stuff right now. That's what sort of got me hooked on the show. But J. Paul, I know a lot of people call you up and want you to say gator. Say gator for me.
I mean, I don't know why, but they always want me to say gator. Like I said in the show, I said we always get the gator we were looking for.
The gator.
Gator is the way, I guess, the accent I got to put in, or the way I say it. But they like the way I say gator.
Now, both of y'all had pretty serious injuries. You had an ACL, 6 days before you filmed this?
Yeah, I had ACL surgery 6 days before we started filming. I was still running fever. I mean, I should have had a splint on my leg and all braced up, still in bed. But 6 days before we started filming, I had ACL surgery where they put a cadaver tendon in my leg. And they screwed it all up and
you got a lot of good crazy in you, don't you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like to box and
MMA fight.
Yeah, I mean, and then you out there on a boat with an ACL 6 days, and you blew out your bicep. A tendon or something?
Yeah, and my what you call it? I got a tendon that popped, and I had to get it redone, put it all back together. So Jeff Paul and I run the tight race with screws and nuts and bolts or whatever you can call it. You know.
But you still pretty bowed up. You hadn't worked out in over a year?
It's probably close to a year.
A little over a year.
Over a year, and I want to heal up right, because every time I would injure myself, I would all the time try to cheat. And Dr. Mackey put me back together, and he said, RJ, to heal right, take your time, take a year off, and that hurt it. because
Right.
I'm an arm wrestling freak, and he put me back together. And I tell you what, I think my arm's better now than it was. It's not better, but I'm just saying it's like back to 100%.
$6 million swamp man, huh? It put you back together. Look, all the phone lines are lit up. So I'm going to ask you one more question. We'll get to the phone lines. What's this notoriety done for y'all? I know that Troy told me he gets crazy phone calls from all over. What's the craziest thing that people have walked up and asked y'all? Or is it in line?
Wow, how many crazy
there's
phone
so
calls
many,
you get?
There's so many different things. I mean, I get asked a lot. Girls, I mean, I hope it's girls, only girls, but ask me to marry them. They were freaking. They like a lot of. I mean, I
You got a girlfriend, though.
I got a girlfriend. I love all my fans. I mean, but a lot. I got a few times, not just one. I mean, I got a few times. J. Paul, will you marry me? I mean,
And where's your girlfriend from? Chauvin?
she's from Chauvin.
Yeah, she's watching right now, isn't she?
She might be, maybe not.
But they ask us if we get paid to talk like we talk.
Come
And
on.
I'm like, well, you could, and this was some out of state. We went upstate, and a girl walked up to me. She said, "Did they pay y'all to talk like that?" I'm like, "Talk like what?" She said, "Well, the way y'all talk on TV." I said, "I'm talking the same way I'm talking to you now."
Right.
She said, "Oh my gosh," she said, "You sound different on TV." I was like, "Well, that's not my fault, you
You
know."
might
But
be a little more
What it is,
adrenaline in
what it
it.
is
Exactly.
though, is that they, I mean, they gotta edit all of this stuff. So they gotta edit the noise, background noise. So you're not getting the full sound. So he's cutting back on some of the noise in the back. So it's gonna mess up kind of the way we talk.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have accent. We don't realize it, but we really do have accent. But I mean, like I said, when the editing process goes on, they got to cut the outside noise out to hear our voice. So I mean, I'm sure they got an effect on a lot of the stuff.
But we all have an accent.
That's exactly.
Oh, yeah.
We ought to be proud of it. Huh?
Exactly, we are. You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's
They
who
have
we
one
are.
too.
That's right.
Yeah.
They have a big
Everyone
one to us.
does.
You know? All right, we're going to take a few phone calls here, and if you have a question for RJ and J. Paul, we're going to come right back to it. We're going to take a break. When we come back, going right to the phone lines. So here we go, Swamp People, when we come back.